What's up, y'all? So I'm back with another car rant, car rides, or whatnot. My car inspiration, my car inspos. So I was just thinking, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. I mean, I do thinking, not even lately, all day. Even when I'm not thinking, I'm thinking. But I've been trying my best to improve my life in many different ways. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually some, but I could do better spiritually, okay? You got to be able to self-correct and check yourself. But I'm saying this overall, I have this quote that I came up with. I tell people all the time, when you aren't happy with the life that you have the power to create the life that you want. And I know saying if you aren't happy with your life, that's subjective, because that's to each his own. Like, everyone's happiness and everyone creating their life would look different. But I truly believe in self-fulfilling prophecies, and what you put out there, what you put out in the universe, what you put out, the energy you put out, the work you put out, you get back. And a lot of times we feel super unhappy in life. And trust me, speaking for myself too, there have been points in my life where I've been like extremely unhappy. And I could not pinpoint what it was. I needed to see, identify what was making me so unhappy. And then once I identified what was making me happy, what was I going to do about it? Once you identify what's making you unhappy or what's making your life the way it is, if you don't do something about it, then what was the point of figuring all this stuff out? You really have to figure out what you need to do what avenues you need to take to create the life that you want. For me, I want wealth, and I want health, and I want mental fitness, emotional fitness, spiritual fitness. And I realized the only way I was going to get the life that I want, I was going to have to do it. You can't cheat yourself out of the life that you want. You literally have to figure out. No one can figure this out for you. Yes, you can ask for suggestions and tips and advice, but you are going to have to write down what it is that you need to do and put the tools together to do that shit. I am just being 100 with you. Figure out what you need to do to create this life that you want. And once you figure that out, have a plan. Life is so short. Life is too freaking short for you just to be sitting there not living your best life. That's why I love the Cardi B Enchant song, Living My Best Life, because life is so short. You never know what's going to happen. You need to do what you need to do to live your best life. Why are you sitting there depressed? Or why are you sitting there, comparing your life? Or why are you sitting there? Why am I sitting here going this way? Oh gosh. Why are you comparing your life? And why are you cheating yourself out the life that you want? You spend a lot of hours on freaking fucking social media. You could be investing that time. Trust me, I'm not judging you, because at some point in life, I did those same exact things. You spend all that time that you spend doing, you could be spending on your own fucking life. You could be spending it on doing what you need to do for you. You're investing in somebody else's dream. When you're on Facebook, social media all day, you're investing in somebody else's dream. You could be doing that for yourself. Tell me, why aren't you doing that? And I'm not saying stop social media or stop supporting other people's visions and dreams, but at some point, if you want a different life, you're gonna have to start supporting your own vision and dreams. Nobody's gonna do that for you. No fucking body. God made only one you, and whatever gift or whatever talent or whatever he did, he put in you. He put that in you. Obviously, again, let me stress the importance. I'm not saying that you can't ask for suggestions and advice. Well, what I am saying is you need to do that shit for you. And then once you feel stuck, then you ask hey, let me reach out to such and such. Maybe they would know what I should do. It's easier said than done. Creating your life, especially creating the life you want, because you don't want just any type of sloppy life. Even through the bad times, you wake up and still feel well, this is my life and I love my life. But it takes time. It takes energy. 3 things that you need to create the life you want is time, passion, and consistency. Those three things, if you have those three tools, you will start to see such a difference in your life. Time is your greatest commodity. I have to remind my boyfriend of that sometimes because I'm just not fucking into like my time being waste. But time is your greatest commodity. You don't get that back. What you do with your time today, every minute, every hour, every second determines the next day, and the next day after that, and the next year after that. So time, passion. No one is going to be as passionate about your shit as you are passionate about your shit. You need to be passionate about what you want for your life in order for you to fulfill the life that you want. No one else, I could tell people like, oh, I'm going to do something. I'm going to start YouTube and, I'm very passionate about it, or anything. I'm sharing stuff with people and I'm so fucking passionate about it. And I get pissed when I don't see that in return. Like, gosh, why are they not hyping this excited? Then I have to check myself. This is my life. No one is going to be your number one cheerleader. With passion, be your cheerleader. This is what it takes to create the life you want. And my third thing, consistency. You have to be consistent. Consistent, persistent, no resistance. Consistency is key to anything in life. When you want to create the life you want, it's just not going to happen like that. You can't say, oh, I'm going to do this one thing and expect shit to just be like, oh, things are great and my life is grand. Or, sometimes only one time, that's what you need. But even when you get the tools that you need, and even when your life come together and it's the life that you want, you still have to do things to cultivate that. And in order to cultivate a life that you want, you have to be consistent. I can't, again, stress that enough. Consistency. So if you have those three things down packed, time, passion, consistency, trust me, you'll begin to see that life that you want manifest. Again, if you're not happy or satisfied with what the fuck that you have or the life that you have, you can create the life that you want today. And that's all I had to say and get off my chest. All right, y'all.